Happy Millennium Weekend from USL League One as hosts 1 Knoxville celebrate Vols Night against first-year side Portland Hearts of Pine. Philip Galati with you. Tonight's match is brought to you by Markman's Diamonds, Knoxville's hometown jeweler. Both of these sides putting together an excellent run of form as of late as we take a look at the standings in USL League One. Birds into place number 6 with FC Naples. For head coach Ian Fuller and company, they enter tonight 4 games unbeaten. Their most recent, earlier this week, a 2-2 draw against the Charlotte Independents. The big center back, Jordan Skelton, on hand to dispatch what was a bit of a scrum after the corner, but they all count the same. And then Stavros Sarakostas with an excellent wins, 2 draws, but just 31% shooting accuracy from 48 shots, grossly outshooting their opponents. But now it's about better quality chances to beat the goalkeeper. Said head coach Bobby Murphy, he is strong, he is fast, and his first touch has drastically improved. Now able to beat defenders with silky skill and invite his teammates into the final third to create those options for the Hearts of Pine. So nothing to gonna be a great one. On the other side of the break, we'll bring you the first 11 for both sides and the opening kick. Don't go anywhere.
Blew my mind away.
It's not just a nationwide company that's trying to get your money and then jacking up your prices every other month.
$65 a month, every month, no questions asked.
It's so fast.
So my speeds have quadrupled, actually.
Believe me, you will see the difference.
If you can get KUB fiber in your neighborhood, get it.
10 out of 10, I would recommend it.
1,000 matches in the history of League One this weekend, and a big one on the cards in Knoxville as 1 Knox take on Portland. Tonight's contest presented by Markman's Diamonds. As we take a the tempo maker sitting just behind. For head coach Bobby Murphy's first 11, it is a standard Portland Hearts of Pine look with Hunter Morse at the back. He started every match in the league this season. Nathan Messer on the left wing at the back with Colby Quinones back to full health at right back, meaning the double pivot is Michel Poon-Angeron on the left, with captain Mikey Lopez on the right. Ollie Wright in front, JT Kamara to the right side of that, and Titus Washington will play in a two-striker tandem alongside Masashi Wada. Titus Washington, a Carlsbad, California native, played his college ball with Seattle University. Head coach Bob Murphy said it's players like Washington who maybe didn't go to a big-name school that have a chance to make their name in the professional leagues now. In his rookie year, he has done just that. One Knoxville will be well acquainted with the threat that number 14 poses. Plenty of threats of their own in the final third. A team that has brought their scoring boots time and time again in a four-game unbeaten run as we are underway on Vols night. Portland on the left side of your screen in the navy and green, one Knoxville in the orange and white. Ollie Wright drawing the early foul and a first whistle from the center official, Benjamin Mayer. Set piece is going to be a key talking point in this match. One Knoxville have specialized in them for many years now. As we mentioned, this the Millennium Weekend for USL League One. 1,000 matches in the history of this league this weekend. Portland, the first-year side, above the playoff line for the first time in club history. As Messer leaves it behind for Wright. Good-looking delivery, and Vinberg's looping header is harmlessly off frame in the end. Wright with a great delivery. Now 12 yards out, and Vinberg, the center back, just caught a little bit underneath it. Sean Lewis making his 9th start in the league this season. Just 2 clean sheets to his name. A man with over 7,000 minutes in the USL Championship. Typically not someone at the top of the league in terms of saves made, because one Knoxville are so strong defensively. They have not lost a game here at Covenant Health Park, their new home. They played the first match at Portland's home, Fitzpatrick Stadium, earlier this season. That ended in a 1-1 draw. Stuart Ritchie, available off the bench tonight for one Knoxville, scored the first of the match just 2 minutes in. Masashi Wada got the first goal on home soil in Hearts of Pine history to level the contest and send both teams home with a point. Ollie Wright for the first corner of the night. Looking for the shallow delivery, and Wada was there. Second to it. Skelton the first. And the long ball sent over the byline, intended for JT Kamara. Lewis has been with the club since 2023 in the start of USL League One. Incredible to see the growth of this league. A number of teams to be added next season and the season after that as well, especially with promotion and relegation around the corner. There's never been a more exciting time for soccer in this country. Washington first touched the ball, intercepted in midfield, and then given away. Right into trouble. Washington now nowhere to go. Covering was Mikkel Guling. Keep an eye on number 17 for one Knoxville. Denmark native, born and raised in Copenhagen. Former conference freshman of the year and co-player of the year at Young Harris, a storied school in the lore of one Knoxville. Someone who wasn't on head coach Ian Fuller's radar coming into this season. Someone in the front office who said, hey, take a look at this guy. And what a signing he's been. Absolutely thrilled with him, said Coach Fuller. Just getting better and better every week. Skills, his physicality, his technicality. He's got a really nice game acumen. Ball in behind, cut away by the captain, Skelton. Wada in Washington trying to connect early, as the referee will have a talking to with Jordan Skelton. Ball was kicked out of play by the captain. Too early for a yellow card for time wasting. Clever move by Messer, former winger, to the byline. Lovely skill, and he's won another corner. Ethan Messer gonna make those runs often in this match. At left back for Portland, but played as a left winger in college. This is his first true season as an out-and-out left back. 4 appearances last year at the position for Rhode Island in the USL Championship. The head coach Bobby Murphy says this year he's really coming to his own. Wright's delivery headed as far as Kamara. Clever flick from JT Kamara, looking for shooting space and denied it. Number of bodies in the way. Poonanjaran through traffic, and Lewis will hold. It's the start that Portland were looking for. JT Kamara on that favored left foot. Took a couple of defenders in tow. Very technical player, always willing to drive right at defenders. Not one to back down from a challenge. Danny Fernandez is in front of him. Another man who has been with One Knox since day one. The veteran will have his hands full defending the first-year League One newcomer. Messer's throw for Wana intercepted. Now a chance maybe for One Knox to break. Kelly will settle. The first time we've seen the hosts really get a chance to find their shape now. Haugli surveying the scene. Dien's flick a little bit heavy-footed. Well defended by Quinones. Both strikers not given any breathing room in the opening 7 minutes and change. Babacar Dieng checking to the ball, using the outside of his foot to try and open up the passing lane in behind. It's tried and true number 9 play. Hunter Morse, the number 1 for Portland. Someone who his head coach Bobby Murphy says they trust to play through. That one played through everyone. Fernandez. Quinones headed it away. Wright has checked in centrally, but it's a poor back pass. Zarakostas onto it. Options to his left if he can find them. Has to delay for reinforcements to arrive. Johnson now. Kelly. Clever idea. The execution was lacking. Still bouncing around, and the whistle will go. Mikey Lopez, the guilty party. And now a set-piece opportunity for the hosts. They scored from a corner last week. They have prided themselves in this club's history of being dangerous from dead ball scenarios. And there's some contact in the back of the head of Mikael Gurling, it looks like. John standing over it. Delivery not dealt with. Fernandez still on his right. Cut back from his left, blocked. And Kelly's shot is fired over the bar. First header by Vinberg, falling right to the outside back. Just maybe one touch too many for that cutback, and then Kelly just trying to find an impossible way through a real mangle of sorts in the 18-yard box. It's not the quality of the chance that head coach Ian Fuller was looking for. Spoke about that before this match got underway. About how One Knox have the quantity, and now it's about the quality. It is a very tight race atop the League One standings. Number of matches kicking off as well. The second half of Forward Madison and AV Alta underway. That one scoreless through 52 minutes. As Charlotte and Texoma and Richmond and FC Naples also kicking off at 7 p.m. Eastern. The 1,000th match in USL League One history at 10 Eastern tonight with Spokane and defending champions Union Omaha. Morris having to punch it away. Bit of an awkward one, and still alive. Wright trying to counter. Washington, it's a great touch forward, and JT Kamara is off to the races. Fernandez tracking back, trying to find Ollie Wright, and it's an excellent challenge by the captain. Jordan Skelton denying the quick counter for the Hearts of Pine. Down at the other end is Jaheim Brown. Take another look at this. It's a good ball in. It was Brown for it, not Dean. He's shaken up a little bit, and then Kamara. You can see he picks his head up. He wants to make that extra pass, and it's so well read from Jordan Skelton. Back-to-back League One first-team selection in 2024 and 2023. You can see why. Jaheim Brown with 1 goal to his name this season. Joined from the Jamaican Premier League side, Waterhouse FC. One of 8 different goal scorers for One Knoxville in recent matches without repeating. That is an incredible statistic. Head coach Ian Fuller says it speaks to exactly the type of philosophy this team has, with players like Fernandez, who's talking to the referee, like Babacar Dieng, like Jaheim Brown, getting forward. Everybody is dangerous in that final third for this team. It's a very difficult job for opposing defenses to try and batten down all the hatches. Skelton still having a chat with the center referee, Benjamin Meyer. So the pitch is all fixed and ready to go. Jaheim Brown just trying to stay loose. Ian Fuller doesn't want to use a substitute this early in the match. And he's given him some instructions as well. Ian Fuller, who played under Bobby Murphy, 2 opposing head coaches tonight, but formerly teammates all the way back in 2010 with the Austin Aztecs. Bobby Murphy, an assistant coach to Adrian Heath at the time. Ian Fuller, one of the players. An incredible bit of American soccer history as Jaheim Brown is given the green light. 1-2 with Kelly. Brown standing it up to the back post, and easy enough in the end for Hunter Morse to claim. Wanted to go quickly, got underneath it a bit. Will bounce beyond Washington. done by Washington and Kamara to force the clearance from one Knoxville. The USL on the CBS Sports Network kicks off August with a League One Battle of the South. Newcomer FC Naples take on South Georgia Tormenta FC. Wednesday, August 6th at 8 p.m. Eastern on the CBS Sports Network. Lewis trying to settle. Right on cue will go long again. Clever header, but Kamali Green in the way. Both sides struggling to play out of the back a little bit early on. Just trying to find their footing. Quiñones closed down quickly by Rosamilia. Kelly's first header, Hougley the second, Quiñones there again. It is a pinball of sorts. Portland not really bringing the high press. They may change that now, as it's sent long again, and the offside flag will go up against Zaracostas. You can see how high Nathan Messer is getting on that far side. All the way up as Wright will check two. Messer gonna try and make the run in behind. It's a great ball to find him. The first touch lets him down, as Brown is there to concede the corner kick. It's a great ball in behind from Kamali Green. Messer just coming off of his shin pad, it seems. Taken quickly, Kamara. No way through this time. Quiñones with the Trivella pass. Wada battling for just a little bit of space. He won't get it, instead commits the foul. It's well done. Angelo Kelly holding it up. Nika Rosamilia forcing the foul. Rosamilia, a player who has battled for his minutes in recent weeks. Got just his third start of the year, the match before last. Zaracostas goes to work and goes down. The referee says it's outside the box. It was right by the line. Messer with a very risky play. One more look at it. Zaracostas goes to ground. I think the referee's got that right. Points exactly to the blade of grass where the challenge was put in. It's a very tight call. Stavros Zaracostas is so technical with the ball in his gait. Just keeps it so close to his feet, able to change directions with ease. This is a difficult one. Just put it in the 6-yard box, just like that. Headed in by Fernandez. Just wide. It was stood up to the back post rather than driven in. As we take a look at that replay and roll that beautiful bean footage. Looping header, and it's not a million miles off from Danny Fernandez. Born and raised in Brazil from the Vasco da Gama Academy. It's the same academy that has produced a couple very prominent names on the world stage, like Douglas Luiz and Philippe Coutinho. Vinberg's header down by Johnson. Rather Gurling was there for it, and now Brown just able to keep it in play, but gives it away. Portland will try and counter again. Washington goes down, and that'll be a yellow card. Professional foul on the part of Callum Johnson. Took a big hack at it, nearly got the first pass, and then that is absolutely a yellow card. It's reckless, it's late. He puts the hand up in apology. Not much effort to play the ball there as Titus Washington spoke on his speed earlier this match. Gets another bite of the apple with the rebound off Johnson, and then just that burst of pace, that first step of separation, getting that 2 or 3 yards of daylight from Johnson. That's what separates great attackers from the rest of the pack. Nearly halfway through the first 45, still scoreless. Messer driving it to the back post. Washington to settle, kept it in play. Lopez's volley blocked. Still alive with Wada, skips away. Kamara calling for it. Messer gonna recycle it. It may have taken a deflection, and it did. Messer blocking the ankle, driving it low to the far post. Too many bodies in the way. Wright's delivery, headed on to the back post and still bouncing around as Washington smartly will shield it out for another corner kick. This the 5th of the night for the Hearts of Pine. One Knox yet to have their first. Will be an in-swinging delivery this time from JT Kamara. Right into the danger zone. Lewis with a strong punch. Messer is there. Well defended by Brown. Clever pass for Wright. One more touch along for Green. And the center back swipes across it. Referee initially signaled for a corner kick, but puts the arms up instead for the goal kick. It's a clever flick into the feet of Kamali Green, who didn't get a great chance to look at goal before he set his footing. Zarakostas bringing down Messer, and a roar of disapproval from the One Knox faithful. That's going to be a battle all night long, and you can see the arm upstairs from Zarakostas around the shoulder and collarbone area of Nathan Messer. Those two are going to duel time and time again tonight. Punanjaran. No room to go forward then. Still is a very disjointed play thus far. Both teams feeding off of scraps in the final third. The dead ball has been the best case scenario for both sides. Portland getting a couple chances on the counter, but able to win the second ball in the final third. Meanwhile, One Knox going for that route one delivery, long looping passes over the top, to which they have not found great success thus far. And on cue, another direct pass headed on into no man's land. Watch the USL Championship in Spanish on 2DN, the nation's leading Spanish language sports network, for 2 upcoming matches. Monterey Bay FC face off against FC Tulsa Wednesday, August 6th at 10 p.m. Eastern. and Lexington SC battle Phoenix Rising FC on Saturday, August 9th at 6 p.m. Eastern. Go to uslchampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. Andron lost out. Clever flick from Zaracostas, and the tackle from Lopez unfair. Claimed he got the ball. Referee sounded the whistle. Right now it really has been that middle third that has been most important in this match. On paper, One Knox have the man advantage, playing the 4-2-3-1. That is where the dictation of the tempo of this match is going to come from. Who can boss the final third? Who can win the 50-50s in the transitional moments? Another direct pass sent long, and fortunate for Nathan Messer to read it. Does the same thing with another long ball. Neither team able to build up just yet. Well, we only play the sport with one ball. There's more than that on the field. And that does give Portland a bit of a reprieve now. They were a bit disjointed in their shape. They've set it now. Vinberg man marking Babacar Dieng. On the flip side, that gives One Knoxville a chance to string some passes together. Right on cue, they go long again. Towering header from Vinberg, and he's committed a foul. Sean Vinberg furious, and he'll get a yellow card for the reaction. Headed on smartly, and then Vinberg does get his elbow into the back of the head of Stavros Zaracostas. He wins the header there, but you can't go through the back of an opponent to do it. Rather, it was Nico Rosamilia who went down. And if he keeps that arm low, Sean Vinberg likely doesn't see a whistle nor a card. So this about 25 yards out. And from this sort of range, the difficulty is not getting it over the wall, but it's getting it back underneath the crossbar with the pace to beat the goalkeeper. It's a very difficult technique to brush the instep of the foot up on the ball. Mikhail Gurling will take it. Gurling with the best opportunity of the night for One Knoxville. Will go for goal, and it's into the wall. Angelo Kelly onto the rebound. Rosamilia kept it in play, but only for a moment. Forced Michel Punandron to make a play, and that really is industrious from Nico Rosamilia to battle for that in the corner. Brown looking long again, and still no dice. on Knoxville, though, seeing more of the ball in the final third as opposed to the first 15, 20 minutes or so. They have outshot their opponents in recent matches. As of right now, it is 3 for both sides. Still yet to see our first on target from Covenant Health Park. Long throw to the top of the 6. Punanjaran's header met by Kelly. Settled by Rosamilia. The cutback right in front! And One Knox take the lead! But no! The offside flag has gone up! Babacar Dieng cushioning it into the side netting, and the AR on the far side has flagged for offside. It will not count. We'll take another look at it. And I think he's got that right. From the time that Nico Rosamilia plays that pass, it looks like Babacar Dieng is in an offside position. He's beyond Sean Vinberg there. It's very close. One Knoxville frustrated with the call. It's a very tight call, but I think they've got that right. Fernandez, Rosamilia, driving it to the back post. Good looking delivery, and still alive with Zaracostas. Staying on his feet as Lopez meets the second cross. One more look at that offside chance, and you can see Babacar Dieng is beyond the last defender there. That's the right call from the assistant referee. There was a deflection for it. It's a deflection rather than an intended action. Now a deflection right into the path of Masashi Wada, who is onside. Wada shouldered off the ball by Sievert Haugli. Goodness me, what a challenge. And a completely legal one as well. It's shoulder to shoulder, and there was some real force behind it, but Masashi Wada knows it wasn't a foul. He pops right back up. That is a proper defender's challenge. It was a great look for Portland. There were some numbers open at the back post. The whistle will go once again, this time in favor of Portland. Rule for a deliberate play in the laws of the game. Under Law 11, outline a pass, gaining possession or clearing the ball. None of that happened. It was just a defender sticking out a leg. This one crossed to the back post. More deliberate play by Sean Vinberg. Haugli, good looking cross, headed down. No angle on for Stavros Zaracostas. Curious not to see that headed back in front. There were a couple bodies there. And from that sort of real estate, there really isn't a window into the back of the net. Since the first 15 minutes or so, Knoxville really started to turn the tide of this match a bit in terms of momentum. It's not something that head coach Bobby Murphy and Portland Hearts of Pine are unfamiliar with. Their first ever match at home. Knoxville scored just 2 minutes in. The word that Coach Bobby Murphy used was samurai breathing, knowing that their chances were going to come their way and they had to be patient for it. It's about staying positive, staying in the moment, how they react and respond to adversity in a match. As they try to respond to the sustained Knox pressure. Clever one-time pass. Tien has to work for it. That's another great one-time pass. Rosamilia in behind, cutting onto his right, and the captain, Mikey Lopez, in the way. Numbers still forward for Knox. Time and space afforded at the top of the box, and what a shot that is! My goodness, what a rocket! It's an unreal take from Mikko Guling, and Knox take the lead. Nobody closed him down. 30 yards out, settles a difficult bounce out of his feet, curling it into the near post. It is a superb strike from the rookie. And the adversity for Portland gets that much more difficult to surmount now. This season, who scored on his professional debut all the way at the start of the year, March 16th against Spokane. That is a thunderbolt. Coach Ian Fuller told us earlier this week about the quality of chances they want to create. That is a very difficult chance from 25 yards out. He had so much time to take it, but still the level of skill required to dispatch that opportunity cannot be. So as they did in their first meeting, Knox takes the lead against Portland first. Both sides coming into tonight unbeaten through 4, 2 wins, 2 draws. Knox have not lost at Covenant Health Park. Portland have just 1 road win. That against Texoma, the team with which they are level on points currently. forward again for the hosts here. Clever cutback, but nobody held their run. Fernandez to recollect. Clipped in towards Dien. Great save by Morse. Best chance of the night for Babacar Dien, and Hunter Morse was ready for it. Flick on header, gets the redirection and goes low, right in the goal mouth. It's very difficult for the goalie to predict that. About where that ball might bounce or end up, and smothers it. There's a poor giveaway from Vinberg, who's out of position. Dien goes down, stays alive with Kelly. He'll have a go, and Vinberg is in the way. Excellent recovery from the former Central Valley Fuego man. Long ball sent forward again, this time a promising opportunity for Rosamilia. Needs some help. Gets it with Fernandez. Zaracostas wanted it. Instead returned to sender. Rosamilia will try and find Zaracostas. He's overhit it. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. From the Academy to the big league, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. %62% possession in this first half for One Knox. They've started to really create some positive moments with it now. And another one here. Dien, 20 yards out. Drags it wide. Babacar Dien getting hungrier for goal by the moment. Checks back to it, out of his feet. The touch lacking a little bit, didn't really get it in front of his stride and had to swing his right foot a bit behind it. Kamara looking for the response. Halftime looming large. Kamara trying to get on that favored left foot. Instead crossing for right. Hunanjaran back for Ollie Wright. And that is one he will want back. Leaning all the way back as he went to strike it. Clipping up underneath the ball. Morse going long again into the 45th minute now from Covenant Health Park. Murphy starting to get frustrated on the far side. His team often respond very well coming out of the break. Header into Zaracostas. There was no real way to get him the ball there. Green looking for Washington. Through the traffic, able to get a good touch on it. Quinones with their numbers. Washington there. Quinones got a piece of the clearance. It'll be a One Knox throw. Hernandez wanting someone to check short. Contested header, won by Lopez. Wright's got some serious ground to make up. Instead, Brown beat him to it, but is now out of position. Wright for Messer, streaking forward on the far side. The sliding challenge comes in and is won cleanly. You mentioned that duel between Nathan Messer and Stavros Sarakostas as they flip roles this time around. Messer on the charge, and how about the challenge? Rolling that beautiful bean footage, you can see Zarakostas kicking it off of Messer for a one-Knox throw, and Jaheim Brown was fired up. This one, though, comes off of Zarakostas. Washington, dispossessed. Gerling, the goal scorer, back to read the pass as Lewis's pass. My goodness, I want that one back. Quinones on the quick restart. No time to waste for Portland before the break. This is JT Kamara now. Short for Poonanjaran. Quinones again. No space to cross. Kamara tried to force it through. Svinberg's pass will be sent skyward. Kelly intercepting the clearance. Now Ollie Wright puts in the challenge. He's deemed to have fouled Stavros Zarakostas. He didn't get the ball there. Clever move from Zarakostas. Brings it across his body, checks his left shoulder, sees the defender coming in on the inside angle. Just pulls it back behind him. It's one of the earliest moves they teach you, the classic pullback. When a player first gets a ball put under their feet, still difficult to time it right. Did so brilliantly, Stavros Zarakostas. Another set piece opportunity for one-Knox. Callum Johnson, the New York native, standing over it. To the back post. Washington there. Gerling settled. In for Dien. Got some real power off that header. It's straight at Hunter Morris. Again, it's that second opportunity that has really proved itself noteworthy in this match. Again, running back for it, still able to leap up and get some real power on it. Hunter Morris makes the save and brings the first half to a close. 1-0 through 45 minutes. Mikel Gerling's screamer, the lone difference maker in the Volunteer State. An action-packed night on Vols night here at Covenant Health Park. We've got plenty to talk about at halftime. News and notes around the league, highlights, stats, and so much more. But first, we step aside. See you soon.
Internet from the big guys, gig speed internet from KUB Fiber. What's the difference? Ours is truly gig speed. Do a speed check and see if you're getting what you pay for. Then make the switch to KUB Fiber.
45 minutes down and a cheer performance underway in the Volunteer State. An excellent showing as always from the One Knoxville home crowd, and they've been treated to a 1-0 scoreline through 45 minutes, but it does. Another expansion side. Speaking of expansion sides, here's Portland's next 5, Richmond and Spokane, who have spent most of this season in the pole position in USL League One. Currently, it belongs to a fellow Tennessee State rival in Chattanooga. Meanwhile, Westchester and Charlotte, as well as Greenville, who are right in the thick of that playoff race, that 8, 9, 10 position. So difficult to call in terms of how this season is going to end. Nobody knows. It's going to be a fight to the finish line, that's for sure. As for some other matches going on around the league, FC Naples and South Georgia Tormenta on the 6th on the CBS Sports Network. One of a number of matches on CBS. Orange County and San Antonio at the top of the West. Richmond and Portland in League One on CBS, with another match on ESPN2 on August 16th. As the historical Tampa Bay Rowdies take on the 2023 USL Championship Cup winners, Phoenix Rising. We pause to remember our friend and colleague John Kochel, who passed away Thursday evening following a courageous 9-year battle with brain cancer. Despite countless surgeries and treatments, John embraced life every day with a passion and love that lit up every room he walked into. A valued member of the USL HQ staff since 2015, he will forever be remembered by his big smile, contagious laugh, and his deep love for his family. John is survived by his wife and son. He was just 39 years old.
Prinks Tires in the USL help soccer journeys everywhere to drive harder. From city playgrounds to suburban sidelines, from early mornings to late nights, from fun with friends to winner takes all, from the biggest fan to the biggest heart. And at every turn, Prinks Tires will be there for the long haul.
On the ground, stepping Cisnero! For Reed Stephen! Tormenta is in front!
Whoa, termites can eat a pound of wood a day. 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 What's wrong, Daddy? Daddy? You okay?
Keep termites out of your home and your head with our premium guarantee that covers up to $250,000 in new termite damage. Before panic shows up, Terminix it.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Blew my mind away.
It's not just a nationwide company that's trying to get your money and then jacking up your prices every other month.
$65 a month, every month, no questions asked.
It's so fast.
So my speeds have quadrupled, actually.
Believe me, you will see the difference.
If you can get KUB fiber in your neighborhood, get it.
10 out of 10, I would recommend it.
This This week on USL All Access, big news coming out of Detroit City in the USL Championship. Sporting director Trevor James departs the club. What's the vision of this organization moving forward? Jägermeister Cup is out of control, but we are down to 8 teams. And why, oh why, are we still talking about El Clamico?
Second half coming your way in just a little bit between one Knoxville and the Portland Hearts of Pine as we take a look at the news and note around you. Weeks in USL League One. Wow, 21 weeks already. It flies by, and there's so much more soccer to do. South Georgia and Westchester, Union Omaha at the bottom of the table, but only 2 matches off that playoff line. It is all to play for. Just 10 points separating Portland in 8th, with Chattanooga in 1st, Spokane 1 point behind, one Knoxville a few more. It is a very, very tight race, and absolutely no telling how it is going to finish. For some scores around the league, we mentioned some of the other matches in USL League One. Charlotte up 2-1, but down to 10 men after Suebu Maru was dismissed shortly before the halftime whistle against Texoma. For Madison and AB Alta in a scoreless draw. Richmond have taken a lead through their teenager Landon Johnson against expansion side FC Naples, as South Georgia Tormenta up 1-0 over Greenville. As we take a look at the Player of the Month nominees for USL League One.
Taylor Gray harassed, turnover, Omaha in front, Betcher gets around, gets a shot, and a response! Walmer Martinez dashes free, it's still Martinez! Martinez rips it, oh my goodness!
Robles is through, this is Rodrigo Robles, and Greenville is in front.
Washington onto it, looking for his second, and converts!
Hernandez, the point of origin, onto the left foot! My, what a strike! Omar Hernandez bends the line with a left-footed blast and makes it 1-0.
Pelaez versus Jason Smith. Pelaez denied! Big stop by the first-year pro, and what a season it continues to be for Jason Smith.
Fiber internet from the big guys, fiber internet from KUB. What's the difference? No fine print. Get true gig speed internet for just $65 a month. No contracts, no slowdowns, no disclaimers. KUB Fiber.
That is from Mikkel Gerling. One touch to settle, another out of his feet, strikes through it and keeps it low. And an excellent take from the first-year professional to make it 1-0, 1 Knox. 3 minutes later, they nearly got a second. Fernandez stands it up. Babacar Dieng unmarked, and it's a great save from Hunter Morse this time. Low to his right-hand side, and that would do it for the first half. 10 shots for 1 Knoxville. They only had 3 through about 20, 25 minutes or so. Just a complete explosion offensively in the second half of the first 45. But again, that chance creation that head coach Ian Fuller talked about, just 3 on target, 30% from that 10. It's a little bit below their mark of 31 in the last 4 matches, undefeated coming into tonight. Second half underway. Angelo Kelly gets us started. If you're just joining us, 1 Knox on the left side of your screen. In the orange and white, Portland Hearts of Pine in the navy. And the dark green. Right on cue, the first corner kick of the night for the hosts. Corner kick brought to you by Precision Concrete Solutions, proud members of the East Tennessee community, building together. Johnson marking his spot. 2 in the 6-yard box, everybody else crowded by the penalty mark. Likely gonna see a lot of movement, and there it is! And it flashed right in front. It was an excellent delivery. Hunter Morse, curiously enough, rooted to the spot. Made a challenge for it at the near post. Goes out for a goal kick. Neither coach has made a change to their first 11. The same 22 players that started the match still out there. Chance for that samurai breathing that head coach Bobby Murphy told us about earlier this week. The side responding to adversity. They've got work to do as Dieng goes down but doesn't appeal the challenge. Right. Ran into Lopez, went back to safety. Messer thought about trying to cut inside. Usually Nathan Messer taking that first touch to the outside, driving down the channel. May see him play more of a build-up role in this second half. Kamara bundled over by Fernandez. Sean Lindbergh looking for a target. Kelly intercepting. Lovely turn and a flick forward for Babacar Dieng to run onto. He's got the pace to beat 2 defenders. Dieng in the area, standing it up. And it's a great interception from the captain Lopez, wanting to spring the counter. Washington with a heavy first touch. First time we've really seen Titus Washington try and take a touch into space. Kelly with a bit of a pull. JT Kamara now checking back in the midfield. Quinona is getting high on the far side. One Knoxville, they have not lost a match at home this season at Covenant Health Park. Had a chance to talk to head coach Ian Fuller a little earlier this week, who gives some instructions to Danny Fernandez. Talked about the history of USL League One eclipsing 1,000 matches this week. Ian Fuller played in USL in his playing days. Played for the Charleston Battery for a number of years. Scored a couple of great goals in the Open Cup, including one in the final in 2008. The only one for Charleston in that final. They would lose 2-1 to DC United. He says it's amazing to see where this league is headed, where this sport is headed. We get to be a special part of that. So many people always in the stands here at Covenant Health Park. He said they've been fantastic. It's been a pleasure to coach here because One Knox fans always show up, they enjoy themselves, and they celebrate. They've had cause to celebrate through one half. Now he said it's about playing with a little bit of style. Can they get 3 points and entertain the folks here while they do it? Offside flag will go up against Babacar Dieng once again. Soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site, SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats. Long again, and nothing on this time. That Route 1 pass has really been a key part of what both sides have been trying to do tonight. Knoxville have found a little more success with it. Nathan Messer blocked that one heroically. Seems to be all right. Sent through, Dieng with a clever touch. Space on the far side to explore. And right on cue, it's played into the feet of Nico Rosamilia. Two defenders in front of him. Fernandez. Johnson ran out of real estate. Water trying to open up. Kunanjaran on the turn. Water again able to dance with it. Lopez going down. Referee let it go for a bit to see if there was an advantage. Stavros Sarakostas will get a talking to. It's really clever for Mikey Lopez. Get the inside lane against a charging Callum Johnson. Just let that run. And it's Mikhail Gerling on the foul. Kunanjaran going down, and another whistle. Andron not able to go quickly. Michel Poon-Andron upset. He was unable to take the quick restart, the Trinidad and Tobago international. Center referee tonight is Benjamin Mayer, having a talking to with Sievert Haugli. There was a little bit of contact there against Washington, and then a foot in late. It's a foul, not much more than that, but maybe a warning for persistent infringement for Sievert Haugli. Green, heavy touch, and now Kelly onto it. He's brought down by Green and will get a yellow card. Kamali Green with the giveaway and didn't want the counter to be on for one Knox. Makes the challenge with a big jersey pull. Evident to see from the beautiful beam footage. It is shockingly the first yellow card of the season for Kamali Green in his 11th match. All of them starts and one assist to his name for the Kingston, Jamaica native. Zarakos is going to try and get there. Pass well over hit. Portland have certainly started this second half a little bit brighter. Haven't seen a great number of chances though yet. Right on cue, a poor giveaway as Lopez will send it into the stands. Dien did the right thing trying to head into space. Appealed for a corner kick, won't get it. Players going down outside the box. The referee will wave it off. Dien and Kelly both on the dirt. Now Kamara goes down. And still the whistle staying silent. Midfield for Portland sitting much deeper now, allowing one Knox to play around in between the central defenders and the midfielders. It's right on cue, Lewis will go long. Second ball, and there was time to bring that down. Instead, Morris out of his area. Bit of a whiff. Portland able to snuff out the danger. Kelly with a good tackle, but falls right back to Ollie Wright. Wada, he couldn't connect. Hearts of Pine not getting the ball to bounce their way. One Knox continuing just to send it long. Summer cost us in another foot race. He'll get there this time. Zahard Casas with a burst of speed. Seems to just have endless energy about him. Brown. Gurling. Now Skelton. Clever switch. Fernandez with space to go forward. Swings it in. Dien was free. Kamali Green first to it. Michel Punandra on the second. Wada on the break. Not a lot of help with him, but Knoxville sitting a little bit deeper in midfield. Got the numbers back. It's a double pivot look with Angelo Kelly and Callum Johnson in the heart of midfield for One Knox. Typically see the former get a little bit higher up the field. Look at the start of this match about how important that middle third was going to be. Now head coach Bobby Murphy has gone to his bench. Pat Langlois has come into the match for Michel Punandron, and so too has Walter Varela. Scored a game winner. His lone goal in the league against FC Naples, and as well as the Portland Hearts of Pine debut and professional debut of Noah Kavifte. He takes off Masashi Wada up top. The new signing for Portland, pen to paper just 4 days ago. Played his college ball with FAU. It looked like a promising chance for Portland, but overhit. Kavifte named to the Academic All-America second team, just one of 6 athletes in FAU history to do so. And now Ian Fuller will make a couple changes. Substitutes will wait to join the fray. Langlois with the header. Kavifte for Wright. Wright stopped. Portland looking a little brighter now after the substitutes. But forward from Messer, and it's overhit. There was space there. Now a triple change for the hosts. Abel Caputo to hold it down in the center of the park. On for Callum Johnson. Stuart Ritchie, who scored the first goal at Fitzpatrick Stadium, the home of Portland, will enter the match at left back for Danny Fernandez, as well as James Thomas at right back for Jaheim Brown. Another young Harris product. Captain the side in 2022 as their inaugural signing in club history, James Thomas. Won a title in USL League Two with the Des Moines Menace the year before. And a couple other players on that back line for one Knoxville. Sievert Haugli and Jordan Skelton were also on that Des Moines Menace team that won it all in 2021. Towering header from Quinones, and he's down. Come back from injury. Colby Quinones just a couple matches ago and looks ready to soldier on. Kavifte went down, and it's a clean challenge. Can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights. Plus hear live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more on Sirius XM FC 157 and the new Sirius XM app. Joe Kelly going down, physical challenge. We have seen a couple yellow cards in this match. Lopez and Skelton, the two captains, into a bit of a scuffle. And a yellow card now for Pat Langlois, who was only introduced to the match just 2 minutes ago. Taking a look at the Bush's replay. The beautiful beam footage is a bit of an ugly challenge for it. Pat Langlois, second of the ball, catches Angela Kelly in a painful spot. So now a third Portland player into the book, along with Sean Vimberg, Kamali Green, the two center backs. Headed back in front, DN trying to settle. Kelly on the DeCanio volley. Into a man in front. Some incredible technique from Angelo Kelly. Another coming together. Quinones getting the pass away. Whistle staying silent once again. Langlois, one-time switch is under hit. Thomas onto it. And now maybe Portland with a chance to break. This is Ollie Wright. Walter Varela. Lopez. Numbers forward for the Hearts of Pine. Messer headed away. Trying to pick out Kavifte. And instead it was Sievert Haugli who rose to the occasion. Washington, work to do, but kept in play. Now Quinones appeals for handball, and the assistant referee has flagged for it. The arm did come up from Nika Rosamilia in an unnatural position. Rather, it was Stuart Ritchie. You can see that elbow at a right angle. It's off the arm. Just trying to protect Ritchie. Nathan Messer has adjusted some very small shin guards and stands over the set piece. Numbers at the back post for Portland. Messer with a good delivery, headed as far as Varela. It's Varela! It's another important block for One Knox. Danger still present. Player going down and referee waves it off. Now One Knox on the counter. 3-and-1 opportunity. Dien trying to stay onside. Quinones in the way. Still alive. Push and go as Langlois cuts it out. End-to-end action. Take a look at that again. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Varela with the drive. Big time block in the way. And then Stavros Zarakostas sees Vinberg closing him down. Tries to play it behind Quinones. It comes off the defender's back. Rosamilia's push and go a little bit heavy. Really relying on those counters. They don't have a ton of numbers. Big time coming together, Wright and Zarakostas. Two of the more energetic players, shall we say, for both of their sides respectively. Interestingly, Wright tried to check to the ball and then faked it, going back on his left where Zarakostas was. Kavifte. No way through just yet for the Hearts of Pine, looking to keep their 4-game unbeaten streak alive. Knoxville undefeated at Covenant Health Park. It is still the 37th minute goal from Mikkel Göling that separates the two sides. Right. Driven pass, one-time ball. Clever idea from Varela, but split the two forwards. eFootball is here. Live your dream, rep your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. Dien in a heap once again. The referee waves play on. Washington with the Trivella pass. Wright gonna go to work against Thomas. Plays a great ball for Kavifte, who let it run instead of checking two. And the man on his professional debut ran out of daylight. Split ball for Washington. One time forward for Kavifte. Couldn't get around Sievert Haugli. Another look at this pass from Ollie Wright. It's a great ball, but Kavifte has to check to that. Clever from Stuart Ritchie to read it. Still bouncing around, and Sean Lewis able to grab it. The offside flag will go against Washington. Titus Washington has not had much of the ball tonight, but knows how to respond. A couple weeks ago against Greenville, he missed a sitter from a few feet out. And a couple other chances as well. He was furious at halftime. He came up to head coach Bobby Murphy, and head coach Bobby Murphy sprayed a water bottle on his face and said, "Hey, you're playing pro soccer for a living. Keep your head up. It's gonna happen." And then he gets his first professional brace for the club in the second half. Never playing from Halgway, so Lewis can pick it up. Washington trying to keep his head up, so too are Portland, as One Knox look to see this out. Still waiting for our first shot of any kind in the second half from either side. One Knox with their numerical advantage in midfield have done well to dictate the play of this game. Ritchie to the back post. Deanne is wide open, and it's off the crossbar! Couldn't cash in from a whisker away. Langlois the other direction, and will overhit it for Washington. Babacar Dieng getting closer and closer to finding his goal tonight. He's got 2 in the league so far this season, the Senegal native. And on for Dieng, there's off Vinberg. Really makes the overlapping run. Cutting it back, and Vinberg keeps it in play. Goes down under the challenge and free kick. '77th minute, more substitutes to follow as we take a look at that chance for Babacar Dieng at the back post. Unable to head it home. Just mistimed his jump a little bit early to get underneath that ball. Ollie Wright on the near side will be replaced by Natty James, who scored his first goal against the defending champions, Union Omaha. His lone goal on the season. After being introduced in the 83rd minute, he scored in the 86th to level it on the road and rescue a point for Portland. As Kimarni Smith will provide some fresh legs up top for the hosts in place of Nika Rosamilia. Kimarni Smith, who played his college ball with Clemson, 2-time college champions, the Tigers, in the last couple of years. His first team All-ACC in 2019 and 2020, and this is the alma mater of his head coach, Ian Fuller. Varela, no nutmeg through Caputo, able to put the challenge in, and then sent long for Smith with the fresh legs, unable to beat Colby Quinones for pace. Come back and lead 2-1 against Richmond. Naples in 6th with 26. Texoma and Portland in 7th and 8th, respectively, with 20 points apiece and both behind in their matches. Greenville just behind in 9th, down by 1. On 19 points in South Georgia, currently leading Greenville on 10th with 18 as the race gets even closer for those playoff spots. Thomas, Skelton, Caputo, Kelly. Quick ball movement from one Knox. Gurling, Zarakostas. This is a lovely flowing sequence from one Knoxville. Right on cue, Zarakostas with a frustration foul after he loses the ball. And given a final warning by the referee. His next will likely be a booking for persistent infringement. Matty James going down, and there will be a yellow card this time. Angelo Kelly incensed with the decision. Not sure he can have many complaints with that one. James standing over it. Man with the flair for the late dramatics. Low delivery, and the whistle will go. The referee says it's a ceremonial restart, which is a fancy word for wait till the whistle. Because there was a yellow card, Matty James has to wait until the referee sounds the whistle to restart play. To the back post, headed back down in front. Lopez onto it, left it short for Varela, and one Knox clear their lines. Noah Kavifte, his Portland debut, now getting a talking to from the referee. One Knox with this result would move above Avialta in the table. They started the season on an incredible unbeaten run. Only had a couple matches where they did not pick up a point. Head coach Ian Fuller says now it's all about consistency. Can they continue to sail through troubled waters? Because it is not easy in this league to pick up points, he said. Have depth from all positions. They're able to find so many different players to score. As for Portland, they stay above the playoff line. They went above it last week for the first time in club history. Coach Bobby Murphy says it's about much more than that. And it's a process for this side. Back earlier in the season, there were 2 weeks where they had 2 games at home at Fitzpatrick Stadium and only got 1 point. He said everyone took a moment, decided to be better, to commit to changing. Hard work has started to pay off. Zarakostas got the yellow card, and now he's got some space in behind, looking for the back post ball. It's cut away by Vinberg. Lovely pass through by Babacardian. Saracosta again with so much energy about him. It's a great ball across the top of the 6, and Sean Vinberg with the experience to cut it out. Now Hearts of Pine struggling to clear their lines a bit. Kelly with the suffocating pressure. Caputo with the one-time switch. Ritchie. Great run by Smith. Keeping it in place somehow. Cuts it back for Kelly off the crossbar again. Second opportunity fired wide. Unreal technique from Angelo Kelly with the outside of his boot stinging the frame of the goal. Put on a platter for him, nearly striking it into the top right corner. It would have been a goal you would see over and over again, as Nathan Besser is replaced on the near side for Mo Mohammed for Portland. Three shots in this second half for one Knoxville. Two of them have hit the crossbar. It's a final change for Portland. Head coach Ian Fuller has one more available for one Knox, if he's so choosing to use it. Telling his players to get forward for Abel Caputo to send this long. Instead it will be Siebert Haugli's honors. Zaracostas somehow wriggling free. Stavros Zaracostas to the byline. Stopped by Kamali Green. It will be a second corner of the second half, and of the match for that matter. (4-1) Knoxville. Corner kicks brought to you by Precision Concrete Solutions, proud members of the East Tennessee community, building together. Caputo with an out-swinging delivery. Everybody at the top of the box for one Knoxville. It's likely going to be quite a mess. Zigzagging runs every which way. Sent long, and the referee has seen something he didn't like. Portland trying to get everybody up. Quinones has switched to the near side now. Mo Mohammed on the right. Will chase that one down and take the ensuing throw. Instead leaves it behind for Vinberg. One Knox fans waiting with bated breath. That one will go over the byline. Goal kick, one Knox. There as well, who had the studs exposed, and a one Knox free kick. Another look at the coming together right at midfield, and Varela is second to it there. to the back post and headed down. As Morse will collect. He's sounding the whistle once again. Headed on for Stewart and nowhere to go. 4 minutes at a minimum to be added on. Vifte going down. Portland with numbers forward. Good looking delivery. Headed away at the near post. Smith is there. Dien keeps it alive. Counter intercepted by Quinones. On the ground for Natty James. A turn and face to swipe it in and well over the framed goal. Sean Lewis will take his time. And with 80 total appearances in USL League Two, formerly of Indy 11 before joining the side ahead of their inaugural season in USL League One. One Knox set to get some more ground against the league leaders and their in-state foe, Chattanooga. Portland with maybe one last chance. Into the final minute of the minimum 94. Quinones forward, splits the midfield line for Kavifte. Weathers the storm to stay on his feet through 3 defenders, and a 4th tackles him, but after the whistle sounds for the foul. The man on his professional debut with what could be a pivotal set piece in this match. Skelton does have a piece of his jersey there. You can see the pull and the snap back. Everybody forward, including the goalkeeper. Hunter Morris gets the green light to go up from the back. James to send it in. One Knox with a very high line. Headed down in front. Blocked under the feet of Morse. The goalkeeper's cross deflected. Sent in and saved! Lewis with an unreal stop, and the flag will go up for offside. Sean Lewis sprawls to his right and seals 3 points for One Knoxville. Mikkel Gulling, the hero. His goal, the lone of the night after that incredible save by Sean Lewis. Get the 3 points, the clean sheet, and the movement up the charts in USL League One. They continue their undefeated run and have yet to be beaten on new home soil. We'll roll the beautiful play of the game, presented by Bush's Beans from Knoxville, supporting Knoxville. And here it was, Mikkel Gurling, touch out of his feet, fired into the back of the net, curling inside the far post from 25 yards out, serious range. And a serious thump for the third of the season for the rookie. The Copenhagen, Denmark native, the lone name on the score sheet at the end of the night. He gets tonight's Man of the Match award, presented by Peaceful Side Brewery's Club Light, brewed in the peaceful side of the Smoky Mountains. The man who his head coach Ian Fuller has praised again and again with an excellent performance tonight. And that will do it.
$65 a month, every month.
It's so fast. Believe me, you will see the difference.
I've told him when it comes, you better get it quick.
$4,600 strong on hand. One Knoxville showing their support for the home side. Mikael Gölling, that man, with an incredible goal to win it. As we take a look at the full-time highlights. It started in the first half. Portland did have a couple chances in the first 15-20 minutes or so, but it is that goal from Mikael Gölling that you will see for a few more weeks. One more look at an incredible take that made it 1-0 shortly before the end of the first half into the 76th minute. And this was an excellent chance for Babacar Dieng, who had a couple good ones in the first half, but none as good as this. Stinging the crossbar in the second. An excellent delivery from the substitute, Stuart Ritchie, who scored the first goal at Portland's home, nearly helping Babacar Dieng to score another at One Knoxville's new home, but not to be for him on the night. 86 minutes, and goodness, an excellent chance this was. Angelo Kelly with the outside of the boot, leathered into the crossbar. So close to Knoxville's second. Instead, it's the second chance off the frame of the goal on the evening. It would stay 1-0. Unbeaten run at home. Portland's unbeaten run snapped. One Knoxville up to number 4 in the standings as USL reaches 1,000 matches this weekend. Thank you so much for joining us every step of the way. For everybody behind the scenes making this broadcast possible, our producer Tim McDermott, I'm Phil Galati saying so long and good night.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.